I grew up in this city. I'm born and raised in this city. I'm a native. And it's interesting when we talk about what's happening today and what's happening to our youth. I have to remind myself I was once at that age. I was once 22. I was once 16. I was once hanging out with my friends, minding my business. And all of a sudden police roll up on us, you know, saying that, oh, we think y'all smoking weed. So we're going to not only search your car, we're going to pull you out on the sidewalk. We're gonna pin you down, you know, in the cold, shivering, and you still didn't find no weed, you know. But you did all that because that's what you were looking for. It made us look like animals. And it's unfortunate growing up in the city, even surviving the 90s, as I call it, because it wasn't just us killing ourselves. That's when, you know, mass incarceration was at its height. You know, they were rounding up our brothers, many of the people that we know, many people that we went to school with, you know, my uncle included. You know, unfortunately, he was shot dead on 48th Street in 2004. You know, I was raised by my grandmother, and that was her baby. And that was my only father figure in my life who lived his life to make sure that I didn't go down the path that he did. But I'm still here. And I'm glad to be here in solidarity with our people, because if it's not my uncle, it's always somebody else's child, and we have to come together in community and support one another. That's the only way we can survive, is if we stand shoulder to shoulder. And don't believe any narrative that always comes from the police. Don't believe them when they say jump outs don't exist. There was a time when we had a brother named Christopher Berry, the son of the late Marion Berry. Right before he died, he ran for Ward 8 City Council, and I was his honorary co-chairman, and we were just canvassing Congress Heights. We were right behind the station, actually, and we just so happened to see these two unmarked police cars pull up behind the apartment building where we're standing, and immediately just all of them just jumped out the car. But as soon as Chris Berry turned around, they saw his face. That's when their demeanor changed. So, oh, hey, Chris, come to say hi. And we're looking at Chris and we're looking at each other like, no, y'all were just about to jack us up. And I'm glad I'm standing next to this brother whose face I knew, because y'all knew if y'all would have jacked him up, it would have been all over the news. But we were by ourselves. We would continue to be victimized over and over. And it's a struggle, because now we have leaders who are sitting in seats, stagnant, as our sister just said, doing nothing. Even when our brother Jeffrey Price, who I did not personally know, but I know a lot of people that knew him, my timeline on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter was lit up the night he was killed. All the people y'all saw out here on this street were people I knew and went to school with, whether it was at Merritt Elementary, which is now 6th District Police Headquarters, okay, went to Woodson. These are our family. These are our people we know. And you know what the police did? They came into our ANC meeting with a different story, saying, oh, you know, it's sad what happened, but y'all should be angry about everybody being out in the middle of the street with those ATVs making all that noise in his name. And I just sat there baffled, looking at them. I'm like, this is a life we talking about, and y'all concerned about the protests that's happening on the street. I had to get an email from a neighbor that lives over here wondering what was all the noise for, where the police at. Y'all need to come out here. And I had to check myself so I can explain to her, ma'am, I understand that this is bothering you, but understand the pain that's going on outside of your door. Understand that people are actually making all that noise because they're protesting what happened to their brother. And it was heartfelt when she replied back, saying, you know what? I understand. I apologize.